Hi, this is your buddy, Dr. John Isego here. Many people have been taken aback and in anger about the tirade of Governor Okpebholo against Mr. Peter Obi. But listen to me, you don't need to blame Governor Okpebholo. You see, if the presidency does not condone or allow such statements that can lead to breakdown of law and order, the governor cannot say such a thing. It shows you the caliber of people who are ruling us. When you allow the lower people to rule, that is what you see. And then his WAEC certificate is flowing around the internet and people are saying a lot of things. What do you expect? Even the president, his certificate is questionable. The other day, one of my sons asked me and said that, is it true that the president of Nigeria forged his certificate? I didn't really know how to answer him. And I said, those things can only happen in Africa. Because in Africa, we think that might is right. When we're able to flow through our tribal inclinations, then we think we have muzzled our way. But that's what it is. So when we are blaming Governor Okpebholo, he's having the back of the presidency because we have become a shameless group of people. In the First Republic, there was a young man who was a House of Rep Speaker, Salisu Buhari. Then we had some shade. The guy brought the certificate and said it was from Toronto. And the House of Rep rose up against him. And he was removed from that position. I think he even lost his seat. Then there was shame. See the way we have trickled it down. Now there is no more shame. The more you are violent, the more you can forge, the more you can maim other people, the more you can lie, the more you can twist others. You are given a seat on the high table. No wonder nothing works in Nigeria. Because you can't be better than your level of knowledge. So if you want to blame Governor Okpebholo, you have to blame the man who sits there at the top in the presidency. Because that is what they live by. That is how they are able to acquire power. But it's time for people who knows what they are doing to wake up. We need to match them, brain for brain, brawl for brawl. That's the only way. And for Governor Okpebholo, when a slave is sent a message, he doesn't just go and present that message as a slave. There's a measure of decorum. You don't need to fight other people because you are in power. It's just 8 years. Today, what are those people who were shouting around Goodluck Jonathan? Some of them, they are still answering cases today with some of the agencies. For example, there's this guy, the National Security Advisor, during Jonathan's time. He spent so many years in jail. He did all those things because he wanted to please his master. Look at Buhari's regime, Emefiele. Buhari allowed him to do all those things that he was doing. But at the end of the day, it was Emefiele that was punished. So please, Governor Okpebholo, we don't have many people in this land who has ascended this reign of power. You need to be careful. Even if they tell you to go and do what is wrong, use your brain. May God help us in Nigeria. Thank you.